Today's class I explain about the design pattern lesson 2. Previous class we discussed about the what are the different types of design patterns, creational and behavior, and the other one is there. Now the creational pattern, first one we discuss about the abstract factory pattern. Now object creational pattern, design pattern. Here what is abstract factory pattern? It provides the interface for creating families of related or dependent objects without specifying the concrete classes. Here, provide the interface for creating family of related and or dependent objects without specifying the concrete classes. It is also known as a kit. Now motivation. Here it support the multiple look and feel standards such as motif and presentation manager. Here the widgets are like scroll bar, windows and buttons. Different widgets are there. Here the abstract class is the kind of widget. Concrete subclasses are there. Here the widget factory is there, and motif widget factory, PW widget factory, and window is there. What is one PM window, motif window, the scroll bar is there. Now we see the applicability. We use the abstract factory pattern when the system should be independent of the how the products are created and composed and represented, and it should be configured with the one of multiple family of product. And it provides a library of products. We want to reveal just their interfaces, not their implementations. Now the structure. Once again I'll tell you, abstract factories, it represents the how the products are created and composed and represented, and it can be configured with multiple families of products. Main structure of abstract factory is abstract factory. Here create product and client, and concrete factory. Abstract factory subclass is concrete factory, two subclasses concrete factory. Abstract factory has the only method, no implementation. Concrete factory has the implementation. And here client is linked with abstract factory, and again linked with the abstract product. And for this one, two products, product A1, product A2. Again linked with the abstract product B, product B1, product B2. This is the structure of abstract factory. Here the participants for the abstract factory. Abstract factory, for this one, it is a widget factory, declares the interface for the operations that create abstract product objects. Next one is concrete factory. It has a motif widget factory and PM widget factory. It implements the operations to create the concrete product objects. And abstract product, it has a window and scroll bar. It declares the interface for the type of product object. Extract product, declares the interface for the type of product object. Next one is concrete product. It has a motif window and motif scroll bar. Defines the product object created by the corresponding concrete factory. It implements the abstract product interface. Abstract product is the declares interface for the type of product object. Concrete factory implements the operations to create the product objects. These are the different participants. Next one is client is a participant. Uses interfaces declared by the abstract factory and abstract product classes. Next, collaborations. Normally, single instance of a concrete factory class is created at runtime. This concrete factory creates the product objects having particular implementation. Next, consequences. Abstract factory pattern has the following benefits and liabilities. It isolates the concrete classes and it makes exchanging product families easy. Isolate concrete classes is nothing but abstract factory of pattern helps to control the classes of objects that application creates. Because abstract factory encapsulates the responsibilities and the process of creating the product objects. Next one, it makes exchanging the product families easy. The class of concrete factory appears only once in an application. Concrete factory appears only once in the application. Your abstract factory creates a complete family of product. Next one is it promotes the consistency among the product. When product objects in the family are designed to work together, it is important that an application uses objects from the one family at the time. Here, abstract family makes it easy to enforce, promotes the consistency among the product. Next one is supporting new kinds of product is difficult here. Next one is implementation. There are different techniques for implementing abstract factory pattern. Factories are the singleton, creating the products. Factories are the singleton. Here, concrete factory has a method for adding parts to catalog. Prototypes are added to the factory, identifying the symbols. And next one is defining extensible factories. We take the simple code for this one. In this one we use a class name maze factory. You can create components of mazes. It builds rooms, walls and doors between the room. It is used by the program read the plans for mazes from the files and builds corresponding maze. Here the class maze factory. Here public class maze, we create the constructor maze factory constructor. Here virtual maze store, make maze constant, return new maze. Here another make wall, and then take room, virtual room star, make room, virtual door, make door, and here return new room, return new door. Like this one, we can use the program to read the plans from the mazes or the files and builds the corresponding maze. Here the version of create maze dot coming maze factory as a parameter. Use a create page, create maze, and use set sites. Here is one example for the abstract factory. Next one is builder factory. Builder factory. It is also object creational pattern, creational design pattern. It is a separate construction of complex object from the representation so that some construction process can be create different representations. Here builder pattern nothing but it separates the construction of complex object from the representation so that same construction can be create different representation. Same construction but different representations in the builder pattern. Here the reader for the rich text format document exchange format should be able to convert RTF to many text formats. The reader might convert RTF documents into plain ASCII text. Here the solution to configure the RTF reader class with the text converter object that converts RTF to another textual representation. As RTF reader parses to RTF document, text converter perform the conversion. RTF reader recognizes the RTF token. Here the subclass of text converter specializes in the different conversions of the formats. For example, ASCII converter ignores request to convert anything except the plain text. Here the RTF reader taken. RTF reader has a parse RTF and text converter. Here convert character convert font, change font, convert paragraph. Builder pattern is like this. RTF reader text converter has a subclass ASCII converter, text widget converter. It also subclass ASCII text widget. Here we exchange the format. Here we convert the format from RTF to ASCII like this. Different representations. Here the solution to configure the RTF reader with the text converter is a object convert RTF to another textual representation. The RTF reader parses RTF document. It uses text converter. To perform the conversion. When RTF reader recognizes the RTF token, it issues a request to text converter to convert the token. Text converter object responsible for both the performing data conversion and representing the token for the particular format. The text widget converter produces complex user interface object and lets users see and edit the text. Your main applicability of this builder pattern is it is the algorithm for creating complex object should be independent of the parts that make up the object and how they be assembled. These are assembled here. It is independent of the parts and make up the object and how these are assembled. And it is a construction process. It allows the representations for the object that constructed. It is a construction process. This one is a builder is a construction process. It allows the different representations for the object to be constructed. Next one is structure. This structure is like first one is director. It is linked to the builder, and builder linked to the concrete builder. It again linked to the product. This is the structure of this builder pattern. Here the participants are for builder, text converter, and participant specifies abstract interface for creating parts of the product object. Next one is concrete builder. For the concrete builder, it has ASCII converter, text widget converter. Concrete builder construct and assemble the parts of the product by implementing the builder interface. And defines keeps track of representation it creates. Provide the interface for retrieving the product. Here the director RTF reader here construct an object using the builder interface. Construct object using builder interface. Next one is product. ASCII text widget represents the complex object under construction. Concrete builder builds product's internal representation and defines process which assembled. This product include the classes define the constitutional parts, including interface for assembling parts into the final result. Next, collaborations. Collaborations are a client, a director, a concrete builder. Here, the client creates a director object and configure with the desired builder object, and it notifies the builder whenever the part of product should be built. Builder handles the request from the director of the add parts to the product. Mainly for this one can be used as a construction process to allow the different representations of the object, and it is an algorithm for creating complex object to be independent of the parts make up the object to be assembled. Participants are builder, concrete builder, director, product. Here the implementation is, for this one we use assembly and construction interface and no abstract class for the products, and empty methods as a default in the builder. Next pattern is a factory method. This factory method also known as a virtual constructor. It defines the interface for creating object, but the subclasses decide which class is to be instantiated. Factory method lets the class defer instantiation to the subclass. Class defer instantiation to subclass. Here the motivation framework use abstract classes to define and maintain relationship between the object. Here this framework is often responsible for creating here the factory method pattern offers the solution. It encapsulates the knowledge which document subclass creates and move the knowledge out of framework. It has a document, application, my application, my document, all these things. This document has open, close, save and revert. Application has a create document, view document, open document, like this. Here the applicability, it uses factory method pattern. The class cannot anticipate the class of objects must create. It has a structure. Factory method has a structure. Main applicability is use the factory pattern when the class cannot anticipate the class of objects it must create. Class cannot anticipate the class of object it must create, and here class wants to subclasses to specify the object when it creates. Subclass specify the objects for this one factory, and class cannot anticipate the class of objects must create. Subclasses specify the objects it creates. For this one structure is product and concrete product. Here the creator is there. Creator has a factory method operation, and concrete creator is there. Product has a factory method. Concrete creator is create new product, new concrete product. Here the subclasses specify the object creation. Factory method has participants are product is a document, concrete product is a my document, creator is application, concrete creator is a my application. A creator is a declares factory method which returns the object type of product. We call the factory method to create the product object. Concrete creator is my application, overrides the factory method to return the instance of concrete product. Here the consequences are provides hooks for the subclasses, connect parallel class hierarchies. Here we take for this one take a figure, create manipulator, client linked with this one, and manipulator linked with client linked with manipulator and figure. Manipulator has a down click, drag and up click, and figure also as subclass line figure, text figure. Here text figure also linked with the text manipulator, line figure linked with the line manipulator. Here the methods create manipulator, in the line manipulator we use a down click, drag, up click. Text manipulator we use down click, drag, up click, different methods. In the subclasses we create the manipulators here. Active method like line manipulator, text manipulator, all these things. You have to take a different coding for this one. Next one is next is a prototype pattern. This prototype and all different creation will be take for the next class. Prototype pattern. Next one is singleton pattern. There are two patterns are there: prototype, singleton, creational patterns. Next one is adapter pattern. Is object structural pattern. This one. Okay, these are we taking next class. Subscribe to my channel, Technology Education.